And we are live. Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to discuss more Persona 5. And oh my lord, guys, this has been such an amazing ride, man. I have a lot to discuss. Apologies that there was no episode last week. It's just last week I didn't finish Futaba's Palace until Sunday, and I didn't have time to stream until today. So yeah, apologies for the delay, but we here now, and I got a lot to discuss, man. Whew. Okay, so just letting you guys know where I'm at in the game. For those of you who probably don't remember, August 20th in the game is the last day for the deadline with defeating Futaba's Palace. So at this point, Futaba has not gone in and defeated Medjed. Okay, so just putting that out there. All right, for those of you who might have forgotten or weren't too sure where the heck August 20th was in the game, well, now you know. Anyway, so lots to talk about. I guess we'll talk about Futaba, actually, that being the biggest subject. So we learn a lot more about her as a person and her past and her mother. And I have a few theories here, because it seems that her mom was doing research on the cognitive world. And it seems, I'm not positive, but it seems that Sojiro knows about the cognitive world as well. And we also get this scene with like the government too. Now I think about it, the government was also talking about like the metaverse and how they're trying to hide it from everyone. So what the heck? The metaverse has existed for a pretty long time now, and the mom was doing research on it. But something happened, and the government wanted to cover up her death by saying it was suicide. They made a fake suicide note, and it's just like, what? That's horrible. And then they made it seem like her mom, Futaba's mom, killed herself because of Futaba, and it's just like, no. You had nothing to do with this, what? And Futaba was a kid at the time, so she really believed it, and her memories kind of got warped a little bit. Like, she thought her mom, like, really didn't like her, but when she thought more about her past memories and stuff, she realized that, no, her mom was busy, but she said that she would make time for Futaba eventually. It's just that she was really busy right now with her work. It's like, oh my gosh, what happened, man? Why did she... Because Futaba did see her mom jump in front of a car. But why? Why did she jump in front of that car? Was it willingly? Or because the government told her to do so? I have no idea. Maybe she was infected with that freaking virus thing that's going around that's making people act all psycho. I don't know. But I'm intrigued, man. Really intrigued. Oh boy. And Futaba, she's not officially a part of the gang, but she now has her own persona. I still don't really understand how it works. Like, it's some sort of UFO thingy, and it was able to bring down a weapon, a giant weapon. So it's like, okay, what exactly does she do? I'm not too sure. Is this her persona? It just brings down weapons? Is that it? I have no idea. By the way, that scene where you have the gang fight the final boss being this warped version of Futaba's mom looked like something out of Catherine. It really did look like something out of Catherine, honestly. I was just like, what is that? Like, oh man. Even the facial expressions everyone was making during that point, I'm just like, am I watching Catherine right now? This looks like something out of Catherine. But anyway, we're not talking about that Atlas game. Wrong Atlas game. Let's see here. So we also have this thing going on with leaks that's not from Medjed. And these leaks, I'm not talking about the vegetable. That's a bad joke. That's not funny. We have someone, maybe another organization, or maybe just literally someone, is just leaking out information on a bunch of other businesses. And it's just like, what? what's the purpose? What's going on? I don't understand. Why are they doing this? The fuck? I don't know. So there's that going on. I have a lot of stuff to talk about confidant wise, because I finally, and by me, I mean John Awesome, because remember, I am watching his Let's Plays, but John Awesome finally established Iwai's confidant, and I'm so happy because a lot of you guys have been talking about Iwai, and I haven't responded to those comments because I don't know much about the guy except that he makes, weapons or whatever. He's a weapons dealer thing. Well, actually, that's his secret business. He deals with special weapons on the DL. And let me say right off the bat, his voice is so epic. That is an awesome voice. Oh my gosh. I gotta look up this voice actor. That voice, oh my god. I was just like, yo, this dude just screams badass. Like, whoa. That was crazy, man. Yeah, so sorry if you're wondering why I paused. My little brother, he's distracting me right now. I'm just gonna ignore him. But anyway, so Iwai, I haven't spent too much time with him in the first place because John Awesome said that like they didn't really need to upgrade their weapons. So that's why I never really got to hang out with Iwai in the first place. But now we just want to establish the confidant. And it's just like, ooh, okay. And we're really doing some shady business, man. Like some real shady business with this guy. But Iwai's a cool dude. I understand why he's doing this. But for real though, this is like really illegal. And it's like, oh god. We're actually dealing with weapons on the DL. Oh my lord. But in return, he's gonna let us take a look at his special menu. And it's just like, what do you have on this special menu, sir? A bazooka? Like, just imagine if Joker suddenly takes out a bazooka and just. Or freaking Ryuji just takes out a bazooka and just like knocks out the boss with just a one-hit kill. You're done. That's it. That would be hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, so I'm excited to take a look at that, whatever the special menu is. And Iwai, this was funny because he needed Joker to come with him on this little mission thing, you could say. And Iwai was meeting up with this dude, and Iwai said, "I'll give you the signal." And the signal was when he coughs. And John Awesome, man, instead of calling him right away, he was just ignoring the cough. He was just like, "Huh, this dude must be sick. Huh, he must really be sick." And it's just like, dude, what the heck, man? Like, that was the signal. That was the signal, man. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. He did that multiple times. But yeah, it seems like this dude that he was about to make a deal with was about to like turn on him or something like that. And I'm just like, whoa, things are getting heavy over here. So yeah, it was very, very interesting stuff. I'm really excited to get back with that. Victor Berggren says, I could see Ryuji using a bazooka. Exactly. Exactly. That would be hilarious. Otaku Fangirl, hello. What did you miss? I was just talking about my final thoughts on Futaba's Palace and, thing with her mom. And I started talking about Iwai. And I'm done talking about Iwai. So let me talk about other confidants. Let's talk about Takemi, because I barely talk about Takemi. And Takemi, where I'm at with her confidant, is that she has decided to leave. She's decided to run away, no longer be a doctor. But the reason why is because she's not getting supplies anymore. Her suppliers cut her off. And that sucks. It's like, well, great. Now she can't work on her medicines anymore if she doesn't have the materials. So she believes that this is all the work of the rival doctors from the big name hospital who have been after her for a while now. So that freaking sucks, man. It's like, Takemi, you were actually getting onto something. And her medicine even helped out a person or two before. And it's like, oh, come on. That really sucks, man. So, I don't know. Hopefully Takemi will come back around. That'd be pretty cool. What's the chat saying here? I always seem to miss the first bits of these. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. And they seem like parts I'm curious on your thoughts on the most. Don't worry, you know, the live streams are always saved, so you can come back to it when the stream is over, and feel free to comment then as well. Now let's talk about Kawakami. Kawakami, so she ended up in the hospital, and while in the hospital, the kid who committed suicide, his parents showed up. I think the kid's name was Takase. So Takase's parents showed up, and they're just all like, listen, we know you're sick and all, but you're kind of behind on payments. We kind of need that moolah, ma'am, okay? Because, you know, you owe us because our son died because of you. So, yeah, that's a pretty asshat move. And it's just like, excuse me, she's kind of in the middle of something. She's kind of, you know, sick in the hospital. You're gonna ask for money now of all times? Like, wow, okay, way to be, parents, way to be. But Kawakami decides, at first she said that she was going to quit her teaching job, quit the maid job, and just like find something new completely. But then, like, she's still gonna keep her teaching job. She's gonna quit the maid job because the boss of the maid job recommended her to someone else, to some other job. So she's going to be working there, I think. But then she decided that she wasn't going to pay them back anymore. So I don't think she's going to do that job. But yeah, with the help of Joker, she decides that she's not going to pay back the parents anymore. So that's good. That's real good, man. Because, listen, I understand the parents are upset with what happened, you know, and I'm sure they would be really happy if she quit her teaching job. Totally understand that. But money certainly is not the way to go. Come on, like, money doesn't buy happiness, man, especially for the death of your child. There is no way. No way whatsoever. That sucks. All right, moving on from Kawakami, let's talk about Chihaya, the fortune teller. And we've learned more about her and her cult, which I knew was a cult. I freaking called it, man. Okay, so the ADP is pretty much a freaking cult. And they all claim they're sidekicks. And, you know, it's like that Mob Psycho 100. If you remember episode 3 of Mob Psycho 100, this one dude was a sidekick, and he had like a not a sidekick. Well, he was something. I'm not going to say for those of you who haven't seen it, but he was something, and he had some powers, okay? And they got a bunch of other people to join their seminars and stuff, and they were making money off of these fake stones, which are the holy stones. They're just not holy at all. They're just made out of rock. But then we find out, oh, they don't make money off the holy stones. They actually make money off the seminars, and they're spewing lies to the people of the seminars. And it's just like, what? Like, we gotta stop tricking these people. These people actually have hope in the ADP, and that's total lies. Absolute lies. So what's Chihaya gonna do to get out of this mess and, you know, shut down the ADP? I don't freaking know, but that's what's going on now. And we actually learned about how she got into this mess in the first place. And that was because back over at her hometown, she was a fortune teller there as well. And she was warning people about natural disasters and stuff like that. And then people started blaming her for the natural disasters and saying that she was a monster. But it's just like, no, she only predicted what would happen, and it happened. She didn't cause it or anything. And then she moved over to Tokyo, and she got a job over at a nightclub. And then a guy from the ADP saw her and knew her and was just like, hey, join our little cult and sell these fake holy stones. So, yeah. Man, it's interesting. Like, we find out each of these characters, like, backstories and stuff like that. And it's always, like, some sort of sad, depressing thing. So I'm really wondering, like, how Iwai's is going to get sad and depressing, because Iwai is too badass of a dude to be depressing. Like, come on. Let me check the chat real quick. What's going on? The Holy Stones work, definitely not just a rock. No, I'm pretty sure they're just a rock. Chihaya is too pure for this world, but how did we got the 5? What? Oh, okay, never mind. Everyone have a tragic Naruto backstory. Oh my gosh. That con artist. Yeah. Okay. Moving on, I met Hifumi a few hours ago, actually. So Hifumi is the shogi player, which I briefly talked about. Oh my gosh, no! Dang it, my mic fell over. Oh my god. Okay, can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? My mic fell over. I don't know if it got unplugged or not. Oh god. Can you guys still hear me? Oh no. Why did I do that? My leg was cramping up. I just moved my leg and I knocked down my entire system. Oh god, why? Okay, someone said LOL. I'm assuming you guys can hear me then. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay. Where was I going? I was starting to say, oh yeah, Hifumi. Okay, so Hifumi, she's the shogi player that I talked about in the previous episode briefly, and I met her, and she's real cute, man. She's real cute. And it's interesting though because when we versed her, she suddenly got really serious. Her voice totally changed and stuff, and we're gonna be using her for like tactics and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool, and she's gonna practice her new moves on us. So I'm just like, oh, okay, that's pretty nice. So I'm excited to get to know more about her. What's her tragic backstory? Why she's so obsessed with shogi? Is it anything like March Comes In Like a Lion? I have no idea. That's the only other anime I know that's about shogi. So that's why I bring it up. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited to see more of her. Let me talk more about Oya because I love Oya. I know not too many people care about her, but guess what? I love the woman. I love her so much. Okay. Oh man, more people need to talk about her, man. She's amazing. Oya, we learn why she is in the situation that she is because before she was in a different branch for her journalism thing for reporting and stuff. She was doing more serious work, and now she got moved on to entertainment. And the reason why is because she and her partner they did some digging on this one dude, and then one day he died, and her partner Kayo was missing. So now they think that Kayo is the one who murdered the guy just to make a pretty cool story because these girls were hitting it up. They kept on getting story after story. They were busting a bunch of people, and it was like, oh my gosh, what the quack, man. And so, oh yeah, she was moved to the entertainment side of things because, she was the partner of Kayo. So they're just like, well, we can't have you here anymore. Boop, and kicked her out to the entertainment side. So she's trying to avenge Kayo and try to find out who really murdered their guy and clear Kaio's name. And I'm just like, that is a pretty legitimate reason for someone like Oya, who's completely ridiculous and drunk off her ass every night, always yelling at Lala-chan. Lala-chan, best girl, by the way. Lala-chan is best girl. Come on. Who's with me? I'll give you a high five if you're with me. Come on. Oh, man. I love Oya. I really do. Everyone's talking about Oya in the chat. What's going on here? Lies. No one loves Oya. Oh, my soul. Come on, man. Come on. Everyone hates Oya for some reason. LMAO. Oya is the typical drunk sass. But enjoyable. It's not hate. She's just the least interesting in the bunch. I think Chihaya is the least interesting, to be honest. I never really found Chihaya all that interesting. Never really cared for her. I didn't hate Oya, but I hardly wanted to hang out with her, really. Yeah, I didn't spend much time with Oya. Oh, okay. That was weird. I think we suddenly went offline for 2 seconds. That was so strange, but we're still live. We're still live. That was really odd. That was really, really odd. Okay, but we're good. We good. We live. We're good. We are good. Okay, I was about to talk about something else with Oya, and everyone told me to press F. Oh, is that what you do when that happens? Press F? Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind. But anyway, so I'm still talking about Oya and how we're dating her, but not actually dating her. Like we're we're lying to her boss, saying that the reason why she's sneaking off is to is because she's dating a high school boy. And it's just like, oh my gosh. And of course, we're the high school boy. It's just like, damn. It's like, why? Oh yeah, why you wrap us into this? But it's okay. I'm fine with dating you because I love Oya. I love her. People saying I'm a lie, but can they hear me? So let me type it in the chat. Can you hear me? Do, 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 do. No one's responding to me. What the heck? Okay, no, they can hear me. Okay, good. Finally. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And that's it for Oya. So moving on, let's talk about everyone's favorite on. On, man. Oh my gosh, freaking on. All right. So as I mentioned last week or the week before, the previous episode, I said that I have a girlfriend and that girlfriend is on, and I'm just so freaking happy. And what I did recently with On is that we maxed out her confidant, so so Carmen, her persona, leveled up, and now it's totally not attractive anymore and has spikes for boobs. So that's interesting. We actually also find out that freaking Mika, the mean model, she was actually sending fake emails to all these other models, like being all like, hey, the photo shoot's over in this location, when really it wasn't. And it's just like, wow, you really are the lowest of the low. What the heck? Why are you like this, Mika? You are a terrible person. But you know what? On decided to forgive her because On is just like, you know what? I admire your tenacity, and I'm gonna beat you fair and freaking square. And On was more sexy in her photo shoots, and it's just like, dang girl, you have so much spunk. I freaking love you. And oh my gosh, guys, I made a tweet when this happened, but I was having a freaking heart attack, man. When we were over in the Ferris wheel. Oh my gosh. We were in the Ferris wheel, and like, my heart, I can't. She was saying, so should we do like couple stuff? And then, and oh my gosh. And then Joker was just like couple stuff. And then I was just like, yeah, should I close my eyes? And I'm just like, I died. I freaking died, guys. Oh, my heart. My heart. Oh, man, I'm getting the feels back. Oh, my God. Oh, my heart. My heart. Oh, God. I can't. I can't. And then they lean in and it fades to black, and I freaking died. I rewatched that scene quite a few times before I continued with the Let's Play. I couldn't just. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. Man, I can't wait for more dating scenes. Just uh. Purple Gecko asks who's best bro. Well, Ryuji's a bro. He's like a legit bro. I wouldn't say Yusuke is a bro. Like the definition of a bro is Ryuji. Yusuke is hilarious. Oh man, I love Yusuke. I really do. I wish you could date Yusuke, damn it. To be honest, I think I would, just to see how ridiculous our dates would be. Because I don't like Yusuke like that. I just think it would be hilarious to see the dates Yusuke would have in mind. That would be awesome. And then in the end, he actually does a legit date, and that's paint a portrait of you or something like that. It did it again. It did it again. Why does it keep doing this? You know, this happened to me once before, actually, back during the fall season. This was happening to me like every time I used Google Hangouts. So now I know for next time, don't use Google Hangouts for the Persona streams anymore because they keep glitching up and it's absolutely annoying. Let's see. Moving on from on, we have. Actually, no, why don't I talk about Mishima? Because we started hanging out with Mishima for a little bit, and Mishima decided to ask for donations from everyone on the site, and he was going to use it for personal use. It's just like, Mishima, we don't need these donations. It's like, don't take the money from the peoples. Don't do that, Mishima. I understand what you're doing. We don't need it, though. So go ahead and give it back. Give it back. And that's what he's going to do. You know, I'm actually going to say a few more things about Futaba because I feel like I didn't talk about her enough. Mainly her as a character. I talked about her and her situation with her mother. Now I want to talk about Futaba as a character. And I absolutely love her. I've been saying it since the beginning that once I meet Futaba, she will most likely become my best girl. Now, I still don't know her too well as of yet since I haven't established her confidant, but there is a good chance that An will likely become second best girl, and Futaba will work her way up there. Because, oh my gosh, first off, I love her voice. I really do. And her personality, she's a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when she was in the freaking closet, and then she suddenly jumps out, and she's like, okay, take it. Just take my heart. Just do it. Don't make me wait. Just do it. It's just like, oh my gosh, Futaba. You're so cute. I love you. I'm gonna die. I love her. Ugh. All these people are such love. Everyone is such love. Why? Just why? Why the character is so freaking amazing. I really love her design, too. Yeah, I can't wait to see more of her. But, like, right now, she's currently asleep. She's currently asleep in the game. For those of you who just came in the stream right now, I haven't... like, Futaba hasn't defeated Medjed. Like, we defeated her palace, but she hasn't defeated Medjed. So, I'm just letting you guys know that right now. Hi, Sloan, do not ignore us. What do you mean? I haven't been ignoring you at all. What the heck, man? Have you just arrived here or something? I've been speaking to the chat. Just give me the chance to talk and explain myself. Excuse me. No, excuse you. Okay. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. So, with Yusuke, actually, let me talk about a little bit with his confidant. Because Yusuke, he actually got an offer from this dude who insulted his painting, with his depiction of Desire, I think it was, over at the museum. And this guy, he turned out to be pretty cool. He's actually a legit dude, and it's just like, oh boy, wow, okay, this is pretty awesome. So we go to have lunch with this man, and he offers Yusuke a deal to, like, be a part of, you know, his crew and stuff like that. But the thing is that he's kind of selling off Yusuke with his quote-unquote story, because Yusuke's story can reach out to a bunch of people who are not just artists, because Yusuke, you know, it's a tragic backstory with the whole thing with Madarame. So it's just like, you're gonna use the Yusuke's backstory as the selling point for his artwork? It's like, come on, man, that's not cool. We're trying to move past this stuff. We don't want to use it so that a bunch of people can like his artwork. Like, no, we want people to like his artwork for his artwork. What the heck, man? So, yeah, I actually thought this dude was going to be cool. And honestly, I'm pretty sure he actually did have good intentions, except for the whole money thing. But he did care for Yusuke for a little bit. He sees talent in Yusuke, honestly. And he understands why Yusuke wants to turn this down. But, you know, Yusuke's going to make it on his own merits. And I'm just like, you freaking go, bro. I love Yusuke. He's awesome. He's such a ridiculous kid. He's amazing. And people are talking to me in the chat. What are you guys saying? Did you betray Nico B? I never betray him. What do you mean betray him? I never watched his Let's Plays except for Nier Automata. I enjoyed that, but overall, I'm not a fan of his Let's Plays. But like I said, Nier Automata was fun. Futaba Bestimoto. Are you gonna romance Futaba too, Sloan? John Awesome. What's pretty cool and why I'm sticking with his Let's Plays is because he's trying to get 100% in the game, and to do that, he has to interact with everything and everyone, do all the events and stuff like that, max out all the confidants. So and even do other extra things. So yes, he's also gonna be romancing all the girls. At first, he said he wouldn't, but after huge complaints by a bunch of people, he decided to, and everyone's really happy. So he will eventually avenge Futaba. I believe where he's at currently, he hasn't. I mean, I think all he's done is romance Takemi and Makoto, and obviously On. But I'm only at the On part right now. You know, he's pretty far into the game. I'm still not caught up with his Let's Plays. So when is the beach episode? The beach episode? Well, I don't. Let's see. I'm currently on part 60 of his Let's Plays, and according to the order of things, it looks like part 63 seems to be the beach episode. Looking at the thumbnail, it says summer trip, so I'll be there soon. I guess I'll talk about it next week. John is trying to get the Valentine's Day event. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My friend Blade Ninja, he told me that I could see the Valentine's Day event, and he said that everyone needs to go see the Valentine's Day event because it's hilarious and there's no spoilers. So I was like, okay, sure, why not? So I watched a video on YouTube about that Valentine's Day event, and that was absolutely hilarious. It was hysterical, man. Oh my gosh, I did not expect that to happen. Does the same thing happen in Persona 4? Like, that's so funny. Oh man, that was great. I really like Yusuke's painting. To do the harem route. Oh my gosh, the harem route. I wish there was a DLC where you could play as a female joke. I would love that too, man. I would love that too. Ryuji, does my mom chocolate count? Yes, Ryuji. Ah. Oh man. What about the King of Arcade, Sloan? The King of Arcade? The King of Arcade. What? Does anyone want to help me on the Sloan Discord? I don't know what you're talking about. Persona 4 Goldens is heartbreaking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it happened in Persona 4 and it was heartbreaking, not funny. Really? Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Oh. Oh man, guys, that's hilarious. Well, do you guys have any other questions for me? Because that's all I really had to discuss. This was mainly the confidant episode, I guess you could say. Yeah, you guys go ahead and prepare your questions. I'm gonna go set up the song that we're gonna sing at the end of this episode, which, if you remember, we're gonna be singing Beneath the Mask this week, and next week we're gonna be singing Wake Up, Get Out There. So yeah, let me just go set up the song, and you guys go ask the questions. BRB. Okay, sorry that took much longer than usual. I went to go find the video, and it got taken down. I was so upset. That was the video that I used, and this user was doing pretty good, actually. This user was doing pretty good at uploading the songs and stuff without any troubles with copyright or anything like that. For, like, the person had the songs up, like, since September when the game came out in Japan, so I'm, like, surprised it finally got taken down. So instead, we're going to do Wake Up, Get Out There. So, woo! We're going to do it today instead. So, yeah. Anyway, let me go check the chat. What questions you guys got for me? What you got? Dooba-doo. Sojiro is Sojibro. Oh my gosh. That's good. I like that. Ooh, wow, we got a lot of questions. Got that. Okay, top 5 characters? Oh, okay, that's better than saying top 5 female or top 5 male. That helps me out a lot, to be honest. Okay. Number 1 is Joker. Number 2 is On. Number 3 is I guess we'll go with Ryuji. Number 4, Makoto. And number 5, we'll give it a Yusuke. I was gonna say, oh yeah, but I know a lot of you guys would have been pissed off. I know so many people would have been pissed off if I said, oh yeah. So I'll go with Yusuke on that one. What about Sojiro No Love? I talked about Sojiro at the beginning of the stream. I can't go the harem route in P5. My heart would hurt too much betraying Makoto. Who do you think is gonna be the true culprit? That's not something I want to think about at the moment, to be honest. I have too little information, but I definitely know Akechi is sus. He real sus right now. But talking about that stuff is just asking for spoilers, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Next arc is going to be interesting. I'm excited. Favorite palace so far? Good question. I like Madarame's palace with the concept of going through the paintings. That was pretty cool. Futaba's palace is also very intricate. Not only that, but there's a separate town in there as well. You know, before we could really explore more of her palace, we had to go into a nearby town. So that was pretty cool. So I guess I'd have to say Futaba at this point. Hers was very intricate. Hers was very long, too. Definitely the longest thus far. But I liked it. It was fun. When you get a notification about P5, but you don't want to watch it yet because of the stream, but you want to watch it. Aw, you're cute. You're cute. I like you. Let's see. Sloan, you scared me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. What do we have down here? I love Oya. Thank you. Sally, the rest of the palaces drag for too long. Oh, really? Yoshida is like one of my favorite confidants as social links in the whole series, to be honest. I talked about in great detail, actually, with Yoshida's confidant, but nobody knew who I was talking about. No one responded or anything. And I was talking about him for almost 10 minutes, and no one was discussing about him. So I was just like, okay, lesson learned. Don't talk about Yoshida ever again, because no one knows who you're talking about. I called him the politician. I don't think I actually called him Yoshida, but still, no one knew what I was talking about. But yeah, I'm glad that someone actually knows who Yoshida is. That's good. That's good. All I need is more Oya lovers, and we'll be set. All right, guys, are you ready to sing "Wake Up, Get Out There"? The chorus. All right, we're gonna do this in 3, 2, 1. Get up, get out there. I love it. The violins. didn't. Won't change. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The violins are so freaking good. The violins are so good. I can't. Every time. Like, ugh. I listen to that song on a good daily basis. And if you're saying Sloan lies, you barely sang any of the words. That's because I usually listen to the violins. I usually listen to the violins. This is so good. This is so good. What about Sae? Anyone? Oh, Sae. I talked about Sae a little bit, but you're right. I actually haven't talked about her in quite some time now that I think about it. But Sae, she be playing dirty, man. You know, threatening freaking Sojiro. I don't like that. I don't like how she treats Makoto either. You know, she kind of a bitch, but I think it's just because she's stressed, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I think we're going to end this stream right here. Thank you guys so much for joining. And a lot of people really participated in this time. This was fun. So much fun, guys. So hopefully I'll be able to get another stream out next week. If not, then the week after. But yeah, I'm going to go enjoy my beach episode. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.